Yeah, hey. So, we done named the issues, okay? We done felt it. And then you get to this weird place where you have to forgive. You have to forgive, and there's going to be some things, okay? There's going to be some things that are easier to forgive than others. And that's fine. Take your time with it, okay? Take your time with it. Um, but you're gonna even have to forgive yourself for some things that you accepted. You're gonna get to this place where you're like, I was really living in my trauma, my lack of survival. You're gonna have to accept that you have part to play in some of your heartache now. That some of the decisions you made weren't the best, and because you weren't taught better, you didn't know better. Um, you made some choices that brought you heartache, and it's gonna be hard. You'll go back through the process of what taught you that and why you made those decisions, why you were with somebody, seeking certain things and not making decisions that were fruitful for you. You didn't know love. You just didn't know love. You didn't know how to love yourself, so you can't properly love others. Take a breath. It's okay. If you feel like there's been a decision you made that was um, really outside of who you're trying to be, it's okay to ask people for forgiveness. The hardest person you're going to have to forgive is yourself. It's not just saying it, it's sitting in it and processing. You're going to start processing every um, scenario that caused you heartache in your adulthood. And your part to play in the matter. And it's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you angry with yourself. And it's okay. It's okay. Um, just really sit with God with it. And I know there's a multitude of titles people are using right now. God can't be boxed. I'm talking about the I am, okay? I'm talking about the Jehovah, okay? He can't be boxed. Like, he sent Yeshua down and he took on our load of sin. He gave his life and then returned to let you know. And then came back and rolled around to let you know, like, I gave it. I can't be killed, okay? And so whatever title you're using right now, because God is God and he'll get you back on track, okay? Don't you worry about it, sweetheart. I was been there, done that. I was off a loop, okay? He'll get you back on track. So whoever you're talking to, okay, God knows your heart, and He's gonna pull you out of that thing. So just call out, okay? Just call out for help. Say it's gotten too heavy for me by myself. I realize now I can't do this thing on my own, okay? And yeah, call out for help, and help will be on the way, okay? I had a scenario. I was driving down to Texas, and I just felt angels around the car. Like I just felt them guarding my car. Now I always pray. I don't play about that. Okay, your girl gonna pray on everything. Pray all throughout the day. Like I'm constantly talking to God. Like, but when I go to travel, I'm like, Lord, please don't let any harm, danger, or incidents happen. Let me make it to my destination and back home safely. And I do that grocery store runs, okay? But yeah, when I was driving down to Texas, I just felt like angels around me. And I even had a stop where I seen this. I was in the car, okay, pull over. Pull over, get out, because I seen the stars were shifting in the sky. I had never seen that before. Okay, Tasha, get back on track. Get back on track. Come back. So, be prayerful, okay? Talk to God and just get into a place where you're like, I'm not doing anything without you. And you'll have to sit in a place where you're like, can I forgive the people that have done these things to me? You have to. You have to. And your forgiveness does not mean reconciliation, okay? It does not mean that you need to sit amongst people that are not changing, that are going to do the same thing to you, to feel like you're a good person. Like, oh, I forgave and I can be around you guys and I'm above it. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself, because you're going to get yourself trapped right back in the same cycle all over again. Just forgive and give it to God, okay? You don't have to reconcile with these people. And you're going to begin to go through a process of dying to your old self. Like when you're healing and going to the next level, there are things that you have carried in survival that you just aren't going to need anymore. I had to put my fighter down, okay? Now, there's something very important in this time, because when I'm saying everything happens for a reason, okay? You learn those things, you've been able to see people for who they are, and you're just going to fight in a different way, okay? So I had to put my sharp tongue down, okay? I'm out here slashing, okay? Innocent bystanders is getting caught up in the loop. And I was my only protector here. So I was very guarded. And it just doesn't equate in the things that you're trying to walk into. Because there are people showing up differently. And you'll be showing up differently. So there's going to be some things from survival that you have to let go of. Because you're coming out of that mindset. You're not here to survive, you're here to thrive. Okay, there is some very important things God spoke over you, okay? He said you are above and not beneath. You are the head and not the tail. You are the lender and not the borrower. The righteous will never be forsaken, or their child begging for bread, okay? These are things that you're going to have to start speaking over yourself. You're going to have to start affirming yourself. And A lot of people use the term fake it till you make it. It's not faking it till you make it. God already called you victorious. God already called you victorious. So it's not faking it till you make it. It's remembering. It's remembering the things that God spoke over you. He knew you before your mother's womb, okay? He spoke life into you. He said that you were an heir of his. We're down here on missions, okay? We are spirits living a flesh experience, okay? And you just have to remember that, like, and there's going to be a battle. There's going to be a battle between your spirit and your flesh for a while. Okay, you're going to try to get on the right track, and you are. It's just not going to be fully. It's not going to be an overnight thing. And don't be so hard on yourself. There will be people that's going to watch your journey, and they're going to try to call you out, okay? When you're not doing everything right, they're going to try to call you out on it. Don't you get distracted by the nonsense, okay? You are growing, you are healing, and you are walking forward. Don't get trapped back into going back into toxic situations, being around people that are addicts, okay? It's not healthy when you're trying to get into a place that people is just like, no, it's cool, just do this, trying to peer pressure you to be doing things opposite of what you're trying to walk in. And it's not meaning that you're going to be able to do it overnight. But don't be around people that are influencing you to do the wrong thing. And when you fall short, okay, and you feel like you're in a place where you're not trying to deal with your pain, and you go to drinking, and you go to smoking to put it beside. I use those because those are things I fell into, but you go looking for pills, or you're wanting to go back using hard drugs, or you're looking to porn, or satisfying yourself. Okay, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this because it's getting real weird out here. Okay. I have never been a person that understood using a toy. I never got into it. Okay, thank God for that. Okay. I never got into that. But there was a time where we like looked at men very weird for using the pocket things or whatever, and sex dolls. That's what you're doing right now when you're using these roses and dildos and yeah, anything that's not a person. I'm not telling you that you should be laying up. It's not, especially when you're not in a place that you're healed. You should probably just take some time for yourself for a while and get to a place where nothing except for nourishment is needed in your day. Like, it's getting wild out here, okay? It's getting wild out here that you're just like, I can do everything for myself. That's not how it's not how it's meant to be, okay? You're not supposed to be doing everything for yourself. There's a reason for partnership, okay? There's a reason that God made man and woman, okay? For us to be one. So stop all this weird stuff, guys. Take a break. Stop, actually. Don't take a break from it. Don't do that. Like, you are really being sexually involved with plastic. It's not good for your body. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that and get back on track, okay? So, yes, you just gotta get into a place where you're mindful of the situations you're putting yourself in, the people that you're allowing around you. It's very important that you are not around people that can sway you while you're building your confidence to stand in the person you're becoming. Yeah. I want you to know I'm so proud of you for getting to this place that you're trying to heal. that you're trying to break cycles off of you and your family. It might not be the family that you come from, but the family that you built. And just have grace for yourself in this time. Because God's grace and mercy is sufficient, okay? And just keep on stepping forward. You fall, give yourself 24 hours to get back at it. That's the thing, that you get wrapped back into it and you're like, well, since I done fell off, I'm going to do this, and that. Don't. You did whatever you did, okay? Get focused, get back on track. Don't let it consume days. I really hope this is helping, but I'm really enjoying doing it. So I'm enjoying being back and making longer videos on my YouTube. I love y'all, like, in a real way. Not me just saying it. Like, I want so much better for us. I want us to be out and around each other and us just be healed, that it's not no underlining, right? There's no underlining weird intent. Like, it's just peace, joy, love, okay? That's what I'm trying to be with y'all. And I want you to be able to be in those environments and be able to receive it and not calculating and thinking like, oh, somebody trying to get over. We walking out of that, okay? God knows what I deserve. God knows what you deserve. I love y'all.